Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a new video. Today we are going on a night point of view drive with this car. This is the new DS7, the facelifted version, and as you can see it's got the new design. It greets us with those beautiful LEDs and very cool animation. I want to show you those, they call them the light whales, DS light whales, and they look like the illumination is coming from the bodywork of the car, so that's really impressive. Also, you notice the very slim headlamps, and overall the styling is very cool indeed. Let's unlock the car once again so that you can see this animation once again. And these are the daytime running LEDs, and then they turn into indicators. So tell me in the comments, how do you like the design? Now let me show you the side profile. There we go, 4 meters, 59.5 centimeters. These are the 19-inch wheels. They are very aerodynamic ones, and as you can see, those inserts here to make it even more aerodynamic and efficient, of course. Now moving on to the rear, here is where you can see the dynamic indicators when we unlock the car. And once again, I mean, the attention to details on this model, look at this, look at the illumination of those LED tail lamps. And also we now have the DS Automobiles lettering at the back, and you can also open the tailgate by just pressing the key. As you can see, the cables here, which means we have a plug-in hybrid today, and 555 liters of storage room. Press this to close the tailgate. You see those lights, of course, when you open the tailgate, so that people can see the car, of course, if it's dark. And yeah, share your thoughts with me. How do you like the design? Also, let me show you this, the exhaust pipes, which are here, so the real ones. That's a big thumb up from me, and now we are ready for a night point of view test drive. So let's see it from driver's perspective. Alright then, this is the layout in front of us. First thing that we're gonna do is press the start engine button, which is here, and look at this, the clock comes out. How cool is that? And we are now ready to go. So this is a plug-in hybrid. These are the driving modes. We can actually start in electric now. Put it to drive. Look at this futuristic gear selector, and we are ready to go in silence, but with this artificial sound, which is mandatory, of course, when you are in electric mode. So let's talk about the specs for the model in our video. This car is a plug-in hybrid with 225 horsepower. Speaking about the powertrain options, there are actually 3 plug-in hybrids and also a diesel with 130 horsepower. Other plug-in hybrids are the stronger ones, 300 horsepower and all-wheel drive, and then top of the line 360 horsepower and all-wheel drive. Diesel is 130 horsepower. So tell me in the comments what would be your choice. And in order to close the window, here is the switch. And today's focus, of course, this one, 225 horsepower, 360 newton meters of torque, 8.9 seconds is the time to reach 100 kilometers per hour, and top speed is 225 kilometers per hour. So those are some really nice numbers. This car has the 14.2 kilowatt hour battery, which is enough for around 65 kilometers of electric range by WLTP standard. So overall, very efficient, especially if you have a charger at your home or maybe at your workplace. So that way you can do a lot of electric only driving, as we are doing right now. So there are few driving modes, and also the layout here is really nice. We have the new infotainment system, 12-inch touchscreen, and in front of the driver, 12.3-inch digital cockpit with various views that are available. And now we are departing this garage and going on a nice relaxed point of view test drive through my hometown of Zagreb in Croatia. So this is one of the views that are available. We can put the dials, it's like the classic one. Then other options, night vision with the infrared camera. Now of course it is 2 a.m, a bit later, even 2:16, so not much people around, but I'll do a video when there will be more people, and then you will be able to see how the car warns you for pedestrians. Energy flow view, that one is quite nice, so there we go. And the ride is so smooth in this one. So 19-inch wheels, you can also go for the bigger ones, but I think these are the perfect ones because you have the looks but also the perfect comfort. This car is really made for long distance cruises, and yeah, definitely you can spend hours and hours in this one. And there's also the minimum view in front of the driver. You see, I would use this, for example, for the road trips, and also the personal view and the navigation view. So let's put the navigation view for now. Speaking about the navigation, you can turn it here, and now you see the 3D shape of the buildings. There we go, I think you can see it. And then on our left we have the National Theatre that you see here. Can now switch to, for example, hybrid mode, which would then choose between the electric motor and the petrol engine that we have here. So we have the 1.6 liter petrol and the electric motor, of course, and the 14.2 kilowatt hour battery, which I already mentioned. I quite like this clicking sound of the Citroen models for the indicators. You can customize this home screen, home display, because you can add the pages and the widgets by yourself, so that's quite cool. And this new infotainment system is very good, and it is really responsive, and it's also very easy to use it. Now if we put the sport mode on, then of course you have the full power available, and then you will hear also the petrol engine doing its job as well. There's also the comfort mode and the electric one, of course, but let's keep the hybrid mode on. Now the attention to details, just like from the outside, it's the same here inside the cabin, because the central console, the beautiful switches, they all look like piece of art, and also the leather throughout the dashboard. This is really impressive. This is the Rivoli trim. There are also other trims available. This is like the middle one, and then you can also go for the Opera trim, which is trim above this. And also there's the Performance and Performance Line Plus, which are more sporty with a bit of a different design, bigger wheels of course, and stuff like that. there are really different specifications available, and that's always nice to see. Now that we are stationary, I can show you this. So the USB port and the 12-volt power supply, these are the switches. So this is for the window, electronic parking brake, and the other windows cup holders. Huge amount of room here, and yeah, well, definitely very, very practical. And if you pull this impressive gear selector towards you, you go into B mode, which is the special mode for the maximum recuperation of energy. So you can use it on downhill sections, for example. Now back to the drive. And now I will stop here just to show you a bit more of the layout here. When you stop, press B, and as you can see, if you want more clean design, you can also have this cover. But yeah, I want to show you the personalization that is available here. So with the screen color, you can have various colors. So you can put, for example, the dials. Then you will see, for example, the red theme. You see that the theme of the infotainment system also becomes red. Then this, look at this. So 8 colors are available. I will put this one. I find it quite cool. And display customization, so you can customize driver information, and also the touchscreen, so you can add the page yourself and then add widgets. So whatever you use the most, you can have it here in front of you. So that's quite cool, that you can have the individualized touchscreen here right in front of you. And yeah, well, press this to go into the driver assist systems. Speaking about those driver assist systems, you can access new functions by pressing this shortcut here, and we do have a bunch of things: lane keeping assist, automatic braking system, then speed limit recognition, traffic sign recognition, night vision, blind spot alert, driver attention alert. So a lot of those, and then you can configure them here as well. And yeah, well, that's it. Share your thoughts with me. How do you like this car? And see you on the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.